Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. Well, in the last episode we attacked the cat base in order to rescue the Moshai, which we did, but we had to make a tough call on whether we wanted to save her and a couple of more Angara or destroy the base, which was producing more cats, which are actually Angaran turned evil, pretty much. Well, not willingly, but forcibly, but well, we had to make a tough call there. I decided to just go with what I would consider to be...
briefs. This isn't good, Ryder. The Archon's dangerous. I've seen people like him before.
Yeah, it's definitely dangerous.
He's definitely dangerous.
That's what I said.
So dangerous, I'm not sure we're ready to deal with him.
Take him out. All we need is a plan. From where I stand, the Archon thinks he knows what's best for us. Problem is, he can follow through on it. That exaltation the Ket do, it turns people into slaves.
He can do that to us. He has that power.
Someone like him you take out fast and hard. Get the leader, the rest will follow. Honestly, drop a nuke on his head, blow up a sun if you have to. Take the collateral damage.
Well, I see your point. I think trying to make it work somehow without any sacrifices at all seems difficult and next to impossible.
I hope it doesn't come to that. But exaltation seems almost worse.
If he has his way, there won't be anyone left to save. You don't mess around with this kind of thing. Ends badly, each and every time.
Another galaxy, and there are still despots. We saw similar types back when I worked as a peacekeeper. Pirates attacking the colonies. We trained the colonists and they started fighting back. Raiders didn't expect that.
The Angara already know how to fight. But the Archon, he's got an army to back up his crazy.
We're the new variable here. He can't predict what we'll do.
That is an advantage, so long as we play it right. You keep thinking about how you want to handle this.
We'll only get one real chance at it, won't we?
Yep, so when we take him down, let's make sure he stays down.
So a couple of spare shotgun shells to the head. Got it. Sure we can arrange for that to happen?
I'm in the tech lab, Pathfinder.
Okay. Given mental wellness. Given recent events, this seems like a good time to refresh you on Andromeda Initiative's mental wellness program. States that the mental disorders are real stress, PTSD, anxiety, and depression are not just being tired or making something out of nothing. They're complex conditions that require proper attention and care. Relatable. At some point, your colleagues have likely experienced the same feelings. Regardless, those around you are supportive and sympathetic to what you're going through. Treatable. A broken leg takes special treatment, rest, and an adjusted workload to properly heal. Mental disorders are no different and can be alleviated with medication, therapy, and support. Come by MedBay if you have questions. Let's see. Right.
Got a minute? I'm in the biolab.
Right, I'll drop by in a minute.
Looks like pictures of the exaltation chamber.
Yeah, the Ket are using some Angaran-made medical equipment. Could be a lead. I just want an edge on those Ket bastards. If they ever got their hands on Sid, I'd... Well, imagine if it was Scott.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'd do. We're all that's left of our family.
Same here. Sid was so little when our father left, and I was... well, her age now.
You raised your sister by yourself. That can't have been easy.
Had to. I waited forever for our father to come home. He never did. He was involved with some bad things. Bad people. Eventually it caught up to him. There was nowhere to run. Not like a whole new galaxy.
Is that why you came here?
When you're young and stupid, you make bad decisions. Piss off the wrong people. That sort of thing never goes away. Not for you, not for the ones you care about. I don't want to not come home one day.
We're a team. I'll make sure you're always there for Sid.
Thank you, Ryder. That means a lot to me. At least Sid's older now. Maybe I don't have to worry as much. I should get back to work. Talk to my people, see if they've heard anything. Chat later?
Right.
Liam,
I see the dress code hasn't improved.
you're working pretty hard.
All the time. Started young. Smart little kid. Got angry a lot. Side effect of giving a shit.
Looks like you're stressed. I don't want to add to it.
No, wait. It's just... When will Helios realize what it takes? They can't steal what people are. Hitting that facility on Vol should have united us. So I reached out, trying to get resources moving in a real way, bridge that gap like I did with Jar. I can't get permission coming or going. The Nexus, Aya, everyone is all, can't take risks with outsiders. I didn't come here so everyone could be goddamn outsiders.
Are you sure it wasn't how you phrased the question? Your talk with Jal was indelicate.
They said as much back on the Force. Another thing I left behind. I wanted this. Everything new. But eventually, it has to be normal. I need something familiar. Can I show you something? Did you bring anything from the Milky Way?
I'm not sure if I brought anything. I don't think so.
Clean break. Just the clothes on my back.
Me too, more or less. But I made arrangements. It's a proper petrol burner. 20th century. British. From when that mattered. My whole family works in it together, weekends. Like those are a thing in space. Know what we did? Friends in Hustle set us up good. They borrowed us a transport right before I went into cryo. And me and my father and mother loaded our car into it and pointed it at Andromeda.
That doesn't seem entirely feasible.
I doubt a transport would have a post-light drive. It won't be here for... what?
2.3 million years at standard light speed. The important thing is, it's coming. And always will be. I don't know what that means.
It means your family, the Angara, this team. We're all lucky you care so much.
I'll probably screw it up, Pathfinder.
Join the club. The screw-up started 600 years ago.
Truth. This will be home. It has to be. I won't let being outsiders stop that.
Right, let's head upstairs. Sure the others will have opinions as well. And Cora and Jarl specifically asked for our presence, so there's also that.
Hey there.
Hey yourself.
Question for you.
Shoot.
When all this craziness is over, you think you'll have kids?
Any specific reason for that question?
Why is that on your mind?
Jill, the best friend I mentioned while I was thrashing you at poker. She's starting the initiative's first repopulation effort at Prodromos. It's all she can talk about. It got me thinking. At the end of the day, this whole thing, the Andromeda initiative, we're basically here to spawn.
Yeah, those who survive at least.
Those of us lucky enough to live through this.
Exactly. And there aren't that many to start. We're a disaster or two away from not having enough numbers to survive. Jill's right. At some point soon, we better get busy making babies.
True enough.
Who knew this thing was just a glorified dating service? The biological imperative is kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
There are other ways to reproduce. It doesn't have to come from a romantic relationship.
I guess I could donate DNA or however it works. You know me. Whatever my gut says in the moment, I do, and I don't look back. My mom says that's how my dad was. I wouldn't know. His gut moved on before I was born.
I had no idea. It must have been hard.
Hey, I turned out all right. He did his part, brought me into the world. Maybe that's enough. Thanks for talking, Ryder.
Anytime. As long as you're not taking that whole reproduction thing like to a personal level, because we would need to have words about that.
AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
I'll do that later. You, what are you running around?
I can see it. The Ket take other species' genes. Asari take other species' traits.
PB, don't tell me we actually agree on something.
Changed my mind. They're nothing alike.
Damn, I was just starting to get my calendar to mark it red. PB and Lexi agreed on something today. It was a very auspicious day. But damn.
They aren't just conquerors or slavers. The Ket turn everything you are to their advantage. Worst kind of enemy. The one that makes you fight your own people.
It's too late for the Exalted. We can't let feelings get in the way.
That's what gets me. The Exalted aren't converts. They're Ket.
You're pretty worked up about this.
Kandros wants strategies for handling the Ket. I talked with Drac, putting ideas together. Expand our guerrilla tactics, get Angaran military advisors, research exaltation. Just, I don't know. Wish your dad could give me his take.
Yeah, I'm sure it would have helped.
If his experience fell through, he always had smarts to fall back on.
And now, Nasira, your father, they always had a plan I could follow. Without one, it's too easy for people to get hurt. Like now. The Initiative's plans are shot, and people die because of it.
I don't think any plan we could have made would have survived this, because we had no idea what was coming.
We're facing challenges we could never have prepared for.
At least now we can prepare to fight the Ket. Sarissa will have a strategy. Just need to find her and the other Asari. It'll be good to have certainty again.
So did you figure something out about that flight recorder that we got, Cora?
Hi there.
Still analyzing?
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
Still deciphering the Ark's last known course from the flight recorder and making sure we're ready for a fight.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Going through the readouts from the Ket facility, I've never seen such advanced genetic technology. Frankly, it's light years ahead of our capabilities.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me. Ryder, exaltation? I never imagined we were fighting Angara.
I don't think they're in Gara anymore.
They're no longer Angara. The Ket changed them into something else. That's the atrocity.
We have to stop the Archon, whatever he's up to. The more we learn, the more I realize how much bigger than me this all is. It's humbling.
Is there more about Kalinda you want to share?
Back home, she was upper crust. An ambassador, respected, living the high life, but miserable. Not built for royalty, she said. With her position, the Initiative sought her out as a first contact specialist. First wave out of stasis. Kalinda was the one who got me thawed out early. I'm still grateful for that. But things went south soon. She hurt me. Pretty badly.
What happened?
Oh, let's not drum up that sob story. It's all water under the bridge.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Jal?
Thank you for checking. But I'm all right.
Don't know if I would be.
I have to be. How else do we go on? You know?
I may seem tough, but I have a good shoulder.
That's kind. You're kind. I really miss my family at times like these. Are you close to your family?
You talk about family a lot.
Really? I guess it's just part of our culture. Our families are large, and we share our parents with the community. We all have many mothers.
My family's small.
And are you close?
Well, to my brother, yes, but from my father, well, not really.
I am. My mom and dad are dead. My brother's in a medically induced coma. I'm kind of an orphan at the moment.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, this random collection of Tempest oddballs can feel like family sometimes.
Yeah. I never really felt I had a purpose. But here, I do.
What about the Resistance?
My place in the Resistance is not what I'd like.
But that kid on Aya looked up to you.
Sure. But you are going to do something important, Ryder. I feel it. This is where I should be.
You bring a lot to the team.
Thank you. I look forward to even more adventures.
All right, anyone we haven't talked to? Well, Suvi and Callow on the bridge, of course.
Callow, settle down.
If this isn't a good reason to get excited.
What's up? You guys aren't fighting, are you?
Why would I fight with my best friend?
Best friend? Oh, Callow. Callow's very excited about a report I received from EOS. It's good news. The radiation levels are steadily dropping.
Your outpost Prodromos is really going to make it. When do you want to head back?
Add it to the list.
We could go, but we need to balance our priorities. Why?
Just saying, if I'd created a thriving community in a brand new galaxy, I'd want to visit.
Just wait till they put in the beach and the water slide.
Now you're just playing with me.
So, radiation levels are down. More to explore?
Yes, but there's been a rise in Ket activity as well.
Figures that
Again?
we're not the only ones to benefit from the planet's improvement.
Might be nice to see how it's doing.
Almost like a vacation.
Almost. Maybe we'll head back at some point.
Well, you're the boss. Just say the word.
There can't be more Cat again? I think this was just the game's subtle reminder that, hey, maybe you want to head back to EOS, see how everything turned out? Which I already did, because I was like, yeah, let's head back to EOS and see how everything turns out, why wouldn't I? So I'm not heading back there at the moment. Anyway, you guys want to talk? Suvi?
The swelling has gone down significantly, and I seem to be able to talk normally again.
Good. Keep me updated. And remember, cool food and liquid only. Nothing spicy.
Thank you, Lexi.
You alright?
Is there something wrong? Did you hurt yourself?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just getting over some inflammation of the soft tissues of the mouth. It was dramatic, but ultimately non-threatening.
What?
Have you ever heard of the Lick test? Back before scanners were portable, Earth scientists would employ this test in the field. They used it to tell rocks from fossils and get a basic idea of their mineral composition.
No, don't tell me you actually did that.
You licked a rock, didn't you?
I was distracted and forgot it was a Helios rock. I do it unconsciously. When I was little, my father and I would go on expeditions. The Lick test was a huge part of it. He made science fun for me. Your mother was something of a scientist, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
She specialized in biotics research. Got her start in medicine.
I read all about her research and your father's. AI and implants, they achieved so much in so little time. Sam is an astounding achievement. I left my parents back home. They told me they were proud of me, and then lived out their lives while I slept.
We all knew that would happen, that we'd wake up and everything we knew would be gone.
I knew it. Living through it is different. Thank you for the chat, Ryder. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
Gil, O'Connell and Serena spent months getting our systems coordinated. You can't just strip and redesign those connections on the fly. Gil? I know you can hear me.
The whole ship can hear you. I'm just not listening.
You're fighting again?
I'm thinking the same, believe me.
Guys, we're kind of a family here. Please no fighting. So, or Mom will have to step in and I don't know, do something about that. We have to get back to Aya now. So let's actually do that. Well, I'm very much aware of unused research data and a lot of it. It's just there's only so many weapons I can carry, and since I can't outfit my squad mates for whatever reason, not sure which game designer thought that would be good, but it is the way it is. So let's return to Aya. See what kind of a reception we get here.
Stars and skies light our way.
Stars and skies light our way.
She knows how to play a crowd.
She's the Moshai.
Welcome home.
I never thought I'd see it again. Without the Resistance and the Pathfinder, I wouldn't be here.
We made a good team.
We freed more than just the Moshai, but we had to leave the enemy fortress intact.
We have a lot to talk about.
I promised to lead the Pathfinder to Aya's vault.
Yeah, time is a factor there.
The sooner I learn what's special about that place, the faster I can fix Eos.
Then get on with it.
I'll prepare the vault for your arrival. A shuttle will bring you to me when it's ready.
Thank you, Moshai.
We've been alone against the Ket for too long. You've proven it doesn't have to be that way. It's time we discussed an alliance between our people.
That's a good idea, I think.
We're happy to make room for you on the Nexus.
We'll provide an embassy here as well. Our city is open to you. Join us.
Well done, Joel. Report for reassignment.
I need to stay with the Pathfinder.
You know, he's welcome to stay as kind of an ambassador to the team on the forefront of it all, you know?
Jal has already become a valued member of my crew.
Of course he has. I see the benefit. Request granted.
I'll need to file a mission report. Don't leave Aya without me.
I don't think we will. So now that we can access the city, let's actually take a look around. Hello. High information bulletin. World Victory Drive. World's people desperately need basic supplies. Your family can spare nutrient paste, unused clothing, auto survival gear, machine parts, tools, extra weapons and ammunition. It could make the difference between life and death for those resisting the Cat conquest. Place donated items in nearest Victory Drive station of your residential complex. Sorry. Moshe Sefer has returned. The rumors are true. Our beloved Moshe Sefer has been rescued from the Cat by brave members of the Resistance, aided by the Milky Way visitors. We're here to stay, I'm afraid. The Moshe is recovering and in good spirits. Reminder from Governor Paranshi. You may see unusual visitors on Aya in the days ahead. Don't be alarmed, they're here as guests. Remain vigilant and report suspicious activity to Aya security. Do not attempt to confront or restrain anyone yourself. Resistance recruitment surges. Recent victories on Vote have spurred renewed public interest in joining the Resistance. Volunteer sign-ups have increased 500% over the last year. Effort at Tershav encourages everyone, regardless of age, talents, or experience, to submit to a resistant recruitment screening. Scourge strike on southern Haval. Archaeologists working at a dig site on Haval's unsettled southern continent were forced to abandon their camp when a freak tendril of the Scourge energy pierced the atmosphere above their location. No injuries were reported, but the team leader stated the group lost years of research in the event. Kadara Port Travel Advisory. Cargo ship and transport vessel crews are reminded that Kadara Port remains a high-risk travel zone. No official business has been sanctioned with the deserters, and contact with the Milky Way immigrants living on Kadara is strongly discouraged. Why? Kadara. Oh, Kadara. Alright, Kadara. We haven't been there, but apparently our exiles are living there. Basically, sounds like that. Contact with Milky Way immigrants on Kadara. There's no Nexus forces on Kadara. Not as far as I know, at least. Looking for level 7 Starship Engineer. Experience repairing and maintaining Vasted youth thrusters required. Work for extended travel periods lasting up to 6 weeks or more. Basic zero gravity combat training preferred, but it can be learned on the job. New prep skills and engaging conversation style are plus. Must be clean. Submit applications to Captain Smear Doc 3. I have no spare engineers, I'm afraid. Mural. That's kind of neat. Team of artists from each of our homeworlds, Aya, Volt, and Havana, work together to create this mural. It depicts the centuries of hardship we endured as a result of a scourge, but also the reunion of our people to build a strong, resilient society. Alright.
Pathfinder, analysis reveals this plant to be fruit-bearing.
Can we eat it?
Unknown. If we find more samples, I can transmit the data to Dr. Tapero for testing.
Alright. Definitely be doing that.
This is my first visit to Aya. It's more beautiful than I ever imagined.
Thank you. I work hard to keep it that way.
Why do they call me?
We rose from nothing to touch the stars, made homes on many worlds. Do not mourn what the cats stole from us. Celebrate what still remains. All things reach their end and make their way for new life to fill the void. The worlds and people we lose will return in time. Family grows forever. Dedicate this garden to those who are not here with us, but who will one day return. This place is for them.
Many of these plants came from places we weren't.
What? Something's beeping. Not sure what it is. I'm also thinking about the cat. I mean, if the cat transformed people into cat, or Angaran in this case mostly, but probably they could do it with others as well.
It would be wise to speak with me before engaging in trade.
Alright, hold on a sec. I'm thinking maybe we could actually also separate that from their victims again. Like some sort of retrovirus that we can use in order to turn people that were turned into cat back to what they were before. I mean, if they can do the process, why can't we reverse the process? I mean, we would need to invest science and lots of resources into that, sure, but I'm not sure they're entirely lost yet, is what I'm saying.
I never thought I'd see the Moshae again, least of all thanks to you. Welcome to the marketplace. I am Arbiter Renov. I enforce correct conduct between merchants and customers, resolving any disputes. As the first outsider to enter the city, you are ignorant of our laws. We should change that.
Alright, tell me more.
Who decides what happens to people who break the law?
It depends on the grievance. I settle minor offenses right here. More serious ones require a tribunal.
Where I'm from, the biggest trade law is don't cheat. Is it different here?
I suspect we define cheating differently. What is unfair changes based on perspective.
I don't want to cause any trouble. How do I learn your laws?
I'll transmit a full readout. Familiarize yourself with the contents. Personal responsibility is a core foundation of our society. We expect it from everyone.
Understood.
Please visit my colleagues in the Governor's office and the Resistance headquarters. They'll teach you about our culture and what it means to walk freely among us. Your understanding is critical. It would be unfortunate if you accidentally violated our laws.
Actually, that's a good point. Alright, because I would rather want to have at least a few episodes that don't have insane amounts of overtime. I'm actually gonna wrap up this episode right here. In the next episode, we're gonna walk around Aya, try to familiarize ourselves with the way the Angara are handling things and all. But we're gonna be seeing that next time. Have a good one.